Welcome to Friday 13th YouTube channel, Metalheads. Today I've got a great review for you. This is the one and only Ronnie Atkins, who's with Pretty Maids. Now, we all know Pretty Maids have recently got back together. Hopefully, they're going to be doing a new album. Definitely some shows for next year. Now, Ronnie just released his new album called Trinity on Frontier Records. It came out on the 13th of October this year. If you haven't already got it, please check it out. Ronnie's a fantastic singer and I've got a very powerful voice, and this is a fantastic album. Now, we all know that Pretty Maids were formed back in 1981 by Ken Hammer on guitar and Ronnie Atkins. Now, me personally, I'm a big Pretty Maids fan. They're my favourite band from Denmark. And I was introduced to the band when the band released their album, Red Hot and Heavy, back in 1984. For me, this was an absolute phenomenal, epic, cult classic album. The band had done some fantastic albums throughout their career, mixing a melodic vibe along with power metal, and it really works well in favour for Pretty Maids. As for Ronnie, he's a fantastic singer, very powerful, a lot of charisma, a lot of stage presence, very powerful, very great to watch live. If you've seen Pretty Maids before, you'll know just how great Ronnie is as a singer. Like I say, when things started to go wrong for Pretty Maids, Ronnie's health, he decided to put a little back burner on Pretty Maids and concentrate on a solo career. So he released his first album in 2021. This was called One Shot. Fantastic album, slightly different from the Pretty Maids vibe, a little bit more melodic and more AOR, but it still had some heavy songs. The second album that Ronnie would record would be called Make It Count, released in 2022. This was also released for Frontier Records. And like I say, his new album, Trinity, has only just come out. It's a fantastic follow-up. And also on a positive note, Ronnie is cancer-free. So well done, Ronnie. Much love and respect to you, my friend. Like I said, Trinity is a brilliant album. So I'm going to be telling you now who's actually in the lineup. So we'd have, alongside Ronnie Atkins on vocals, we'd have Chris Laney on guitar and keyboards. We'd also have Pontus Egberg on bass guitar. Now, Pontus is also involved with King Diamond. It was also involved with Treat. We'd have Allan Sørensen on drums. Now, Allan's also been involved with Pretty Maids. He's also been involved with Royal Hunt and a band called Narita. We'd have Marcus Sunderson on guitars. And on backing vocals, we'll have Linnea Vikström. The album was also produced by Chris Laney, with the mixing and mastering handled by Jacob Hansen. Once again, Jacob is a fantastic producer, mixer, and masterer. He's been involved with so many albums with various artists, especially with Pretty Maids and last current few albums. So now I'm going to tell you the song titles for this album. We have 12 songs. We open up with Trinity, Ode to a Madam, Paper Tiger, Soul Divine, Diva Dolorosa, Godless, Shine If You Can Dream It, Sister Sinister, Rain and Fire, The Unwanted, and the last song will be called What If. Now, the production is powerful, crisp, and really all the instruments do shine through. But you can imagine this to be a fantastic production, as Jacob Hansen's been involved with this album and many other artists of the past. Chris Laney's done a fantastic job. He's been involved with the previous albums as well. Now, the opening track for this album is called Trinity, the title track. It's a very melodic hard rock song. But it's got some fantastic vocals by Ronnie, some really great guitar arrangements and rhythm sections. They also, on this album, the keyboards very much remind me of Future World by Pretty Maids. You've got that futuristic keyboard sound, which really works well in favour for the album. Now, I have to say that Ronnie Atkinson's solo albums are more directed towards the melodic side of Pretty Maids. There are some heavy parts, but not as much as Pretty Maids. I guess he's going for a more hard rock AOR sound, and it really works well for the band and the music. Now, the next song is called Ode to a Madam. I really like this song. I think it's really catchy. It's got some fantastic rhythm sections and great guitar playing. Ronnie's vocals shine through, very powerful yet melodic. The next song is called Paper Tiger. Me personally, this is one of my favourite songs on the album. It's very melodic, but very catchy. Some fantastic playing here. Ronnie's vocals really do shine through. I guess it doesn't matter how you see it. There's always going to have that Pretty Maids stigma attached to the music. I guess there's nothing wrong with that. Ronnie's just trying to experiment and do something slightly different from Pretty Maids. So he's gone for a more hard rock AOR vibe. But this song, like I said, Paper Tiger, is a very catchy song with some great vocals and rhythm sections. Now, the heaviest songs of this album, I would have to say, is Godless and Rain and Fire. They're the pretty heavy songs indeed. But like I said, it is a really good album. Ronnie's vocals are fantastic. Considering what he's gone through, he's shining through like a trooper. So I really like this album. I think the production's excellent. The mixing and mastering as well, like I said, by Chris and Jacob. The songs are very catchy, but yet again, they are very melodic and more hard rock AOR influenced. I'm going to give this album 4.5 out of 5. Ronnie's a fantastic singer. Still writing some fantastic songs, and the band are really pulling through. So please check out Trinity. It's released on Frontier Records, and it came out on October the 13th. Thanks for watching, Metalheads. More reviews soon.